How are we doing all? Welcome back to Clearview's channel again. I thought I'd do a quick little video while I'm tinkering around my pressure washer here. I've got to replace the pull cord mechanism, so I've already done the oil change on this, and I'm going to do the spark plug and filters. So these are the bits you're going to need. I will put a link in below to where you can buy the parts where I've used them for a couple of years now. I've never had an issue, they last me fine. But this one here, this is still going, this pull cord, but I like to change them out every year and just keep that one I've just changed as a spare, as a backup in the van, just in case something happens. So let me put you down, show you what tools you need and what other stuff you need. So this is what you're going to need. You're going to need a 10mm socket, a couple extensions, a spark plug socket which is a 14, a ratchet, long nose pliers just in case you need to pull the spark plug out if you haven't got the rubber insert in there, the spark plug itself which is the NKX, I will put a link below for this, the air filter, again a link below, the pull cord comes with the cord, everything else, so it's just straight bolt on. This ain't a genuine Honda part, this is an aftermarket, but I've never had an issue with these aftermarkets. The only thing that I can see it's different is the sticker that ain't on it, and this is the bit that obviously bolts into the crank for this mechanism here. When it opens up, as you can see, when you pull it, it shuts when you don't pull it, so they lock into that. We'll see how the one is that I've got in there. If it doesn't work there, if it ain't needed, then I won't change it, but it's handy to keep as a spare. So these are all the stuff you're going to need. So what I'll do is I'll put you down and you can see how I change it all, and I'll walk you through it all. So at the exhaust side of the pressure washer, the Honda motor, which is the GX390, you will see down here the coil plug. So if you give that a slight little wiggle, it'll come out. Just set that aside, try not to kink this cable as much because this does give you a spark. So I usually just tuck it around like that, just underneath the carburetor. And then you're going to need your 14mm spark plug spanner, and then this will go up into here. It may need a little wiggle, and then you just give it a turn, keep turning until it comes loose. There's your spark plug that's out. And you take it out, let's inspect this. So it's not too bad, it's not oily, it's just about right actually. It's not fully sooted and carboned up, so it's a healthy engine still, no issues there. Again, we'll cross-reference the spark plug code, which on this is a BPR6ES. Again, the new one, BPR6ES. So bang on, spot on. So what we do is we put the new one in the hole just there. Again, when I put them in, I like to just take the extension off the ratchet and then just hand tighten it, because you don't want to cross thread that thread inside the cylinder head. Put your spark plug in the actual socket itself, just so it sits nice and tight, so it's in there nice. Check the gap as well to make sure it ain't fully closed, just right. You can usually get a measuring scale, I think it's about, could be about 3 on the scale, could be wrong, but you know, this is fine. It hasn't been dropped, it hasn't been dented or opened or squashed in, so that's good to go in. So what I do is just eye it up, go backwards at first, and then starts threading in just until you feel it biting. You don't want to go too mad. I wouldn't advise putting any impact tools on this or nothing, just take your time. When you feel it's okay and snug, get your ratchet, pull it on tighten, and just tighten it up. So that's me stopped there. I usually just give it the 4-finger rule with my thumb, just make sure it's tight. Yeah, that's tight, you don't want too much pressure on it. And again, sometimes this socket will stay on when you take the ratchet on. You just put the extension on, give it a little wiggle. Now the socket's out, just double check, because there's a rubber grommet inside here that obviously locks onto this spark plug here, so just check the spark plug to make sure the grommet ain't on that whatsoever, which it ain't. Also, while you're there, just double check this little nipple here ain't loose. Grab your coil, which is here, just make sure that's all okay in there, which it looks it, you won't be able to see it on camera. And then just push this onto the spark plug very gently, don't go mad, just till you hear it click. Like that. So that's in, solid, not going anywhere. So now for the air filter, which is located here just above the spark plug in this housing. So you undo this finger tight piece, don't drop it, keep that to one side, pull the casing off, check the casing inside. Yeah, we think we'll give that a bit of a clean out, and then just undo the wing nut. Again, put that to one side, don't lose it. Give this a little wiggle, take your air filter off, gently does it. Also, make sure this seal is pushed in solid. As you see, mine come up when I pulled the air filter off. So this is the old air filter. This is originally, changed about a year ago now, so not had any problems. We'll take the old one out now. The old one's here, new one's here, sorry. So again, you put this on the same way it come off, just line it in, give it a push so it sits nice. Put your wing nut back on. Get that tight, don't go too mad, just so it's snug, which it is, nice and snug. Grab your air filter box. I've just cleaned this off camera inside there, it's nice and clean now. Just slide over the top, just line up the threaded bar to it with your finger nut and just tighten it down. Again, don't go too mad, just enough so it's snug. And then that's the air filter now and the spark plug change. So now what we'll do is go around to the back end where the pull cord is and we'll pull that off. So what you're going to need for this now is a 10mm socket, little extension bar, and then your ratchet. You've got 3 10mm bolts on here. So again, you want to loosen these. There's one on the other side. Get that loosen. And then there's one on the bottom just here. They're only small little 10mm, so put that safely to one side. I'll just take the ratchet off and just use the extension bar now. Yeah, something weren't quite right with this. When I was pulling it, it wasn't fully engaging. As you can see, these pins, you can see that one there is failed here. It wasn't engaging whatsoever. So again, it still worked, still started. It was just a pain to start it sometimes. So all I'll do with this now, I won't bin it. I will keep this as a backup spare. and we will reuse this if need be, but if not, it's nice to have hanged up just in case for a rainy day. We will check out this section here, which is this, to make sure we can actually have this on, which I think I might change because my holes here and all in here is looking a bit beaten now. So let's pull that off. Right, I couldn't get this off in the end. I tried the impact guard and tried everything. I couldn't get that 24mm nut off. I didn't want to prise on this too much to hold it because it was just deforming, and I didn't want to do it just in case I couldn't get it off whatsoever, which I can't. So I tried the bar, tried another scaffold tube to leave it. It's not coming, it's on there solid. So what we're going to do is fine for now. So we're going to throw this on now, which again is the 310mm. And what you want to do is you just want to get it on loosely for now until you get all 3 nuts on, or bolts I should say. So not tight, just finger tight. And then the last one at the bottom. So that's on there. And then what you want to do is just nip it up, nothing drastic, just enough so it's holding it. Just double check, because with the vibration it can rattle these loose. You can put Loctite in, but I just usually just give them a last little nip. And then with the pull cord, just slowly pull it, just so you can feel it catching. And then once it's catching, then give it a few dry pulls. And then what we'll do is we'll start her up, not for long though. We'll just start her up just to make sure everything's fine. Petrol's on, we'll put the choke on, the revs are down, the release valve's off, so that's fine. Right, so that's started. Don't want to run it long because, you know, we're running the pump dry. I had a bit of water in there, so I was fine. So we put a new cover on, new filter on, new plugs on. I have done the oil, which is the oil bolt at the bottom, just where this plate is. You take that out, you drain it. Use lawnmower or anything like that for the engine. So yeah, that's us all done here. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.